Hello and welcome back to the channel on our continuing voyage to become better blues players. My name's Mark, and in this lesson I'm going to look at what are the essential blues chords that we all need to know and what's the order that we need to learn them in. This is kind of like a follow-on to a lesson I did a little while back where I taught every chord that I ever use, and that lesson was kind of a little bit overwhelming because there was a lot of chords in there. This one's going to be more focused as, okay, what are the essential ones that we need to learn and what is the order we're going to need to learn them in. Alright, so we're going to start with open chords, and I'm just going to run through a whole load of basic open chords that we all need to know before we can move on. And I suspect most people who watch my channel probably already know these, but I'll just run through them really quick. Okay, so they're all the basic chords that we all start off with. Only two kind of might be a little bit unusual in there. There's this one as an E7, and this one is an alternative A7. And they come in really useful when doing the kind of open chord blues. And doing that kind of thing. Okay, so those are the ones that I think we all should know to start off with, and I guess most of us already do. Okay, then there's a few more tricky, we're still going to call these open chords, but they're kind of getting towards bar chords. And again, I'll run through these reasonably quickly because I'm guessing most of us know them. But here you go. Okay, so they're all kind of, once you know those plus your open chords, you kind of know enough chords that you can pretty much play any song. Right, then we're getting into proper bar chords and really getting into kind of more bluesy chords. Okay, so I'm going to do a bunch of patterns in G. So we have this one as our basic G bar chord. We all probably know and love that one. Couple of variations on a 7. You got this one here and this one here. Okay, then we would look at a C bar chord here, and we can do a C7 there, and we might even do a C7 like this. Okay, and then for a D7 we might do this. So that's a good shape to use. That's just that C7 from there pulled up. And the basic 9 chord. So I'll do this as a C9. So that's a chord that comes in really useful. And basically we use all of those in a 12-bar blues. Okay, so we have those, and the other one I would throw in that was kind of essential to know is it's good to know one altered dominant, and the one I would go for is the Hendrix chord. I'm going to do this in D. So you got this is a D7 sharp 9. It's the kind of weird tense sounding one, and we can use that right at the end of our 12-bar blues. So here's a mixture of 7 chords, 9 chords, with the altered dominant at the end. Okay, so there you can see I'm mixing up different 7 chords and 9 chords and things. That idea, you can move anywhere on the neck. So if we were doing that in C, we could just drag that right up here and do the same thing again. And you got that kind of thing going on. Okay, the other ones that's kind of essential to know then is a set of open chords, which are 7 chords based around E and A. And I'll be honest, I don't really know what to call these, but they're really useful chords to know. So if we take our E7 here and move our fingers up, we can get this one and then this one as well. And you get that kind of thing going on. And then we've got similar chords with our A. This one here, this one here, and this one here. And again, we can kind of mix these up. So then we've got those to play with as well. And all of those are just different 7 chords. So there's kind of like 3 variations of your E7 here. They're all E7s, they're just different variations on it. Here's 3 A7s. And they have different variations on them, but they're all A7. So anytime we see an E7, we can pick any one of those 3 or jump between them. And same with the A7 as well. And they're really useful chords to have in your vocabulary, so you can kind of make things interesting. So if you see an E7, you're not just going to sit there all day on this. You've actually got some other options. So there we had different types of open 7 chords. 3 different types of E7. And they're all E7. You can kind of mix and match them as you like. Same with 3 different A7 chords. So that kind of covers all of what I would consider the essential chords to learn if you want to play in a blues band. Now then, what I would do from there is, once you have all of those down, go to that other lesson that comes with the big PDF with loads and loads of different chords in there, and start adding a few different variations. So once you got those essential ones down, come up with have a look at some other 7 chords, some 9 chords, some 13 chords, and how you can use those in the blues, and slowly just add 1 or 2 at a time. But that's really all your essential chords that you need to know. Hope you found this useful. And please check out that other lesson as well. Big thank you to the Patreon supporters. Big thank you to everybody who supports me by leaving a tip in my PayPal tip jar. Take care, and I'll see you again.